Hello YouTube, this is Lando Hitman, and today we're gonna continue working on Pallet Town. We finished Professor Oak's lab last episode, and so this episode we're gonna make Gary and Red's houses. Gary's house is right here, I've made it as a sample, and now we're gonna start Red's house. The dimensions for this house are 7 blocks by 9, and we're gonna just go ahead and carve this out real quickly. For the foundation, just so we know where we're working with. And for those of you with extra keen eyes, you'll see that, well, in a minute anyway, that I actually made this 8 deep by 9 wide, and that'll never do. So in a minute I'm going to catch my mistake and have to go back. So here we go. Walk, 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 and wait a minute, that doesn't line up. So I'll have to fill that in. You'll notice that today I'm working with the chiseled quartz. And the reason that I went with chiseled quartz is because when you lay it on its side, it looks a lot like vinyl siding to me, which stays faithful to the game's appearance when you play Fire Red and Leaf Green. So I've used the chiseled quartz, I lay it on its side, and for the corner pieces I stand it up. This duplicates the appearance of the way, well, it kind of duplicates the way it looks in the game, and kind of is good enough for us in Minecraft. We have to stick with what works. You'll see that on the roof I've used brick. Now, I'm not a big fan of the brick roof. If I could possibly get away with not using brick, I would be very happy. I've heard in an upcoming snapshot they're going to allow us to dye wood, which will be pretty sweet if you ask me. We'll dye the wood. We could always replace the roofs later. We'll dye it red and do the roofs like that. So as you can see, I'm putting up the vinyl siding right now. Just laying that quartz on its side. That's why I did the corner pieces. It's easier to make it lie on its side. So we go up a level, add another piece, go up another level, and you'll see that I repeat that a few times during this video. I really like this nether quartz. I wish that they had added it earlier in the game, because it's just, I mean, look at it, it looks great. You can make a birthday cake with this stuff. I mean, it's just really good. So, as you can see, as I try to rush through this video as quickly as possible, I'm making tons of mistakes, but I've managed to make this video actually fairly short, so that's kind of cool. It takes less time to upload. Those of you who've played the game, you'll remember that the houses actually have 2 floors. I'd really like to go back. I've actually been brainstorming how I'll do the interiors of these buildings. As you can see from the outside, they stay pretty, in my opinion, they stay fairly truthful or faithful to the game, to the 16-bit game. But when you go inside, you know, they're very, very small. I was discussing that in the last episode. But I was thinking, as I brainstormed, maybe I could put a ladder at the door, like almost like you open up the door to a closet with a ladder that just goes straight downstairs, and then I'll do the interiors like that. It'd be kind of neat. It would be a good way of kind of working around the limitations of the game, as far as, you know, staying faithful to what it looks like in the 16-bit game. Leave a comment about that. I would love to hear any kind of feedback. You know, if I should go back and furnish these houses, you know, as faithful as we can to the game, or if we should just leave it alone, leave them empty, hollow shells. So you'll see that as I get on the top floor here, that I kind of cheat a little bit, and I put up one just to be able to put another brick laying on its side right next to it. I've also picked up on that it's a lot easier to lay down stairs when there's something behind the staircase. So you'll see that I put down the stairs here, and then the overhang on both sides. If you look at the game sprites or the game graphics, you'll see that the stair uh, the roofs have like a little bit of overhang. So that's kind of cool. I was able to replicate that, well, as best I could anyway, in Minecraft. And so now I'm going to put up the rest of the roof. I've noticed that the people in Pallet Town are big fans of flat roofs. Must not get very rainy there, because I can imagine the rain would just sit on top of their houses and create puddles and stagnate. For that matter, I guess they must not get a lot of snow either. Alright, so we've done that. We're going to go back and roof this part right here. And look how much easier the stairs go right back on. A lot easier than trying to connect to the bottom. Alright, so we're more or less done with Gary and Red's houses. We'll put in walkways and fencing and flowers and details like that in a little while. Probably in the next episode. In the meantime, thanks a lot for watching. Leave a comment. I read every single one. Literally every one. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.